What just happened in the NFL playoffs was not just a win, it was a demolition. The Houston Texans walked into Pittsburgh and completely destroyed the Steelers in the AFC Wild Card game, turning what was supposed to be a battle into a one-sided humiliation that nobody saw coming. And the man at the center of it all was Aaron Rodgers, who had one of the worst playoff nights of his career. Before we break it all down, hit the like button right now if you love playoff football, and subscribe because this channel gives you the real story behind every big NFL moment. From the opening drive, Houston made it clear they weren't afraid of the moment. The Texans moved the ball with confidence, controlled the tempo, and put immediate pressure on Pittsburgh. And that pressure never stopped. The Steelers' offense couldn't breathe, couldn't move, and couldn't respond. Houston didn't just win on offense, they dominated with defense. The Texans forced mistakes, jumped on loose balls, and turned Steelers' errors into instant points. At one point, the Texans' defense was outscoring the Steelers' offense. That's how ugly this got. And while all this was happening, Aaron Rodgers was being completely shut down. The legendary quarterback couldn't find his receivers, couldn't escape the rush, and couldn't create any momentum. Every drive stalled. Every big moment ended in frustration. The crowd went silent as the Texans took over the stadium. If you're watching this and you're shocked, smash that like button because this was one of the biggest playoff surprises in years. Houston kept pouring it on. They ran the ball with authority. They made clutch catches. They controlled the clock. And every time Pittsburgh tried to fight back, the Texans slammed the door shut. One Texans receiver had the game of his life, torching the Steelers' secondary and turning short plays into huge gains. And even when Houston made mistakes, their defense erased them instantly. This team looked fearless, disciplined, and hungry. Meanwhile, Pittsburgh looked lost. The offense was stuck. The line was collapsing. And Rodgers, at 42 years old, looked like a man fighting time itself. By the fourth quarter, the game was already over. All that was left was the question everyone is now asking. Is this the end for Aaron Rodgers? Because this didn't look like a legend going down swinging. This looked like a dynasty fading out under pressure. If you think Rodgers should retire, type time's up in the comments. If you think he should come back, type one more run. And don't forget, subscribe right now so you don't miss what happens next in this playoff story. When the final whistle blew, the scoreboard told the truth. Houston didn't sneak by. They didn't get lucky. They dominated. On the road. In the playoffs. Against a team that was supposed to be a Super Bowl contender. Now the Texans move on to the next round with confidence, momentum, and the attention of the entire league. And trust me, nobody is going to want to face this defense after what they just did to Pittsburgh. If you want the full breakdown of the Texans' next playoff matchup, you need to be subscribed because we're covering it all. Like this video if this upset blew your mind. Comment your prediction for Houston's next game. And subscribe for non-stop NFL playoff coverage. Thanks for watching, and this postseason is just getting started.